Hi there, welcome to another edition on Busternet. This is the Torino Diaries. You're back here with me as we come into the tail end of Torino's second season in the Serie A. I think pretty okay financially. Yeah, that sale of Andre Belotti did us some good. Unfortunately, we also spent all that money. If you look at our transfer history, we spent like a fair bit. We managed to get in 80 million. We spent about 48.5 million. So net not that bad. I never wanted to go out and get me a really top of the line kind of striker, and that kind of like set us back in a way, because without Andre Belotti we have struggled to find the back of the net. In a lot of matches they've ended up like goal 1-1. We created a lot of chances, but when you start to depend on players like Manuel Pucciarelli, Vittorio Paragini and Zico Gomez, that's a bit disappointing. Some of the players, some of the top players, like the guys who actually helped us in the first season, Murray Wallace, he's now on loan because when we compare him with the other players in the squad, well, he's okay, but he's not as good as Chiosa, Pontus Janssen, and of course Christian Ramos. Those guys have been the mainstays of the team. Here you have Christian Ramos, the Peruvian central defender. He is coming along pretty well. His attributes have really improved over the course of the season. As far as training has been concerned, we have followed a rather simple system. I have 3 months on. I spend 3 months on ball control, 3 months on attacking, 3 months on tactical. How I do this is essentially I just I go to my notebook here and I make notes here, so it appears in my calendar. It's pretty easy to do. Just create note and then you can fill it up and it will appear on your timeline. So it beats having to do it every month. However, I will definitely be looking at I've used balance training before. It's a lot less time consuming actually. Yeah. And in terms of how my players have performed over the course of the season, if I'm just looking at my strikers, you can see here the performances haven't been fantastic. Paragini, his return on goals is pretty good. Unfortunately, he's also injured. And you've got Pucciarelli and Zico Gomez. Got pretty much a few goals from midfield, and of course Dionisi. Dionisi has been quite phenomenal the last couple of games. He's been scoring us some goals. When it comes to the tactic itself, do I have one way of playing against everybody? Not really. I adapt a lot from game to game, and I make changes from game to game. Like in some of the other matches, you saw me use this guy was a DLP. Now he's back to being a CM and support. And they close down in front. They close down quite hard on the sides. They don't close down in the middle. However, if I move up my mentalities, if I play on attacking mentality, then I bring my defensive line down to normal, because I don't want us to be too high up the pitch. Playing very fluid, it's gonna lose or loss of shape really, really high. So I actually watch my shape very carefully to see that everything is okay. The best way of putting this, if you want to use this in your tactic, is this. Take the principles of closing down much more. See whether your team can do it. Teamwork and work rate firstly. Okay. Then after that, be cognizant of the fact that when you close down a lot, your team can still lose shape. So you want to make sure that you're balanced. If you want to play safe, do what I did in season 1. I didn't do this until season 2, until I was pretty sure I had the players in place for it. So in season 1, I only closed down much more with the front 3. That's it. I didn't even touch the midfield. I just went and did a simple high block. Now I'm playing at a high block and a medium block. Some people have asked me to make available my short corner routines. I will do that at the end of this. You'll find the description link at the end of this video. It'll take you to my Dropbox folder where you'll find the views as well as folders which you can download. So this short corner routine will also be in there. I will give it a nice name. It's ACR. ACR is for me, but I'll give it something that people can recognize that it's a short corner routine. So here we are, big match against Juventus coming up. So for this match, I'm gonna try to ensure that I don't want to play too deep and I don't want to play too fluid for this match. I don't want my team to be too packed. Juventus have shown me time and time again that they are very good at hitting me where it hurts the most. So for once, we're gonna actually play pretty orthodox. Yeah, this will be our settings for the match against them, and we're gonna play control flexible. Actually, control fluid. Start the match. Again, I'm playing fluid because I don't want to be I don't want this my midfield line to be too close to my defenders, because I'm playing a 3-5-2. If I was playing because this group, they will take a long time to transition. When they do transition, they'll be in my half by the time that happens. So, oh no, Pucciarelli is injured. This can't get any worse, can it? I'll put Baselli up, giving Rodrigo de Paul a break. Well, this is bad news for us. Our top striker is now gone injured, and potential foot injury. This could be quite serious. I'm gonna go to extended. Not seeing much highlights, so I want to check what kind of highlights are being shown. Free kick for Juve. We clear the danger, but it gets back to Biglia. Biglia shoots Panic. Okay, it's blocked. Poli to Z Gomez. Out wide to Danilo Avila. Oh, he's tackled too easily. Danny Alves. Jansen gets it to Poli. Poli to Baselli. Baselli to Z Gomez. Z Gomez cuts inside, finds Poli. Poli out wide to Danilo Avila. Back to Z Gomez. Out to Valdifiori. He's gonna play to Dionisi. Dionisi finds Z Gomez. Back down to Bernazzi. There are no passing options in the box. Everybody's marked. Z Gomez to Bernazzi. To Baselli. To Dionisi. Dionisi out wide. Good play by Dionisi out wide to Baselli. Header. Oh, what a save from the keeper. Valdifiori with the short corner, but elected to put it on mixed. Baselli. Back to Valdifiori. Valdifiori crosses the ball. Z Gomez. Now Mandi has the ball. Finds Valdifiori again. To Poli. To Bernazzi. Bernazzi is tackled from the back. Sami Khedira. We're not playing very well at the moment. Bernazzi to Valdifiori. Out wide to Mandi. Now to Dionisi. Baselli with the free kick. Gets it to Valdifiori. It's too easy. Alright, we'll have to change one or two roles. I'm going to make you into a centre forward. Complete forward on attack. I want to make this guy into an advanced playmaker on attack. Alright, this should be fine. Baselli to Dionisi. Dionisi looks up, finds Bernazzi. It was the easier pass to make. Mandi. Back to Valdifiori, to Poli, to Baselli, to Z Gomez. Back to Baselli. Baselli shoots. Yes! The boys have finally broken through this very stubborn Juventus defense. Took a while. Valdifiori to Poli, Baselli to Z Gomez. Then Z Gomez finds Baselli, cuts into the box and scores the critical goal. Now I am going to be prepared for the inevitable Juventus backlash. Yes, I expected it, and they've gone to a 4-3-3, so we need to change. Okay, we'll play fullbacks on attack. On both, rather fullback on support. Fullback on support. I do expect them now to come at me a lot. And we will play counter structured. Counter structured, and my defensive line will be a lot higher. I'm expecting them to come at me, so I want my back line to be ready to handle that. And one other thing, I could opt to do opposition instructions, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. And they have a player, this flank, their left flank is open to an attack. I could change my system. That's one option. I can play a 4 wide 4-3-3. against the system. So I could go like this. Gomez is the final. Wait, I can play like this. Selly here, Gomez here. This guy is an AP, that'll be fine. This guy can play as a winger, that'll be fine. Alright, split them up. Keep those fullbacks, or give those fullbacks something to worry about. Corner, Valdifiori's corner gets to Vaselli, that's so nice. Out wide to Dionisi. Dionisi inside the box, shoots, scores. Yes. Man, I love my corner routines, man. Okay. Torino 2, Juventus 0. Okay, we've given those fullbacks something to worry about, and our short corner routine is also helping. Pacelli to Dionisi. Dionisi steals himself some space in the box and scores the very important second goal. But this win will be the injury to Manuel Pucciarelli that's got me really worried, because this does mean that I'm really short on strikers with some very big matches to come. Jansen to Danilo Avila. See what I've done? When this guy is here, he occupies this guy. So now every time Dani Alves has to come up, you've got this guy who can break free, so it'll be good against a 4-3-3. That was a very good win. Finally, we've beaten Juventus. This is a really tough match, but that win, can see the race in Torino and Milan. We've won, we've taken the 3 points, got 2 goals, we didn't concede any, that was good. And now Milan has the next match to play, and they have to win to keep in touch with us. We might have to change systems, because if I don't have another striker, I might have to end up playing off that system we just used. Would I be forced into that? I got Gomez and Dionisi can still play, but this only means that that's it. My side is super thin now. AC Milan continue to win. The race for the title is as tight as it can be. It's still Torino on 73 points, Milan on 73 points. This title race is going down to the last few games. There's 5 matches left in the Serie A. We have a huge match against Inter Milan coming up. We managed to secure the all-important win against Juventus at great personal cost. We've lost Manuel Pucciarelli, probably for the rest of the season. And yes, we have a big match against So what's going to be my priority? Do I save my players for the Champions League, or do I save them for the title? For me, the Scudetto is I reckon I have to win the title. I want to win the title, but I don't even know whether we can now. With so many players on the injury, with key players injured right now. Paragini is out, Pucciarelli is out. I decided to loan Luca Boy out, thinking that we had enough depth, but now I'm beginning to regret putting Lucas on loan. And Mattia Aramu on loan as well. So this is a big mistake for me. So already we are shallow in that area, but now I've given myself more headaches than they're worth. I'm beginning to like the set piece routines, especially right now when it comes to the short corner routine. So how have I set my short corner routine up? Okay, essentially it's pretty simple. The AMC in my system is actually the guy who takes all my short corners. So he takes all my corners. He's got good corner settings and crossing settings. So he comes in to take them. And the player beside him is always going to be a player who can cross and has composure. So I got Andre Poli here. He's got good passing, great crossing as well. So is either Baselli or Poli who play in this position, and both of them can do this. So the corner routines have been set on mix. So sometimes if I want to change it to short, I will. Depends on the situation in the game. Here as well, I've got my striker attacking deep from the box. That means he's not marked. So like you just saw the goal, Dionisi scored from the corner routine. He was outside the box. So by the time the ball was played in, he could come in late and receive the pass and shoot. So that plays a big part. Why is this AMC grayed out? Because he's my corner kick taker. So he's actually sitting in his position, which is lurking outside the box. So even if I forget, then I have somebody looking outside the box. So this helps with recycling of possession. And then I have a player attacking the near post and a player attacking the far post. And here we have a near post flick on. So if I play the short corner routine, I want to make sure that this guy can hit the ball really well and this guy also can attack the near post. So I've got options here. If we play the short corner, sometimes he passes it to MCL, then this guy drills across the face of the goal. If he plays a high enough pass, this guy knocks it back for this guy and this guy scores. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes he knocks it back to this guy flicks onto this space over here, and that the lurking striker comes in late to score. So that's the plan. I try to recycle possession as much as I can with the short corner routine, and if for the other side, I just maintain the same short corner routine usually, and just keep it the same way. I don't change things very much. It's just one short corner routine for left and right. So that's basically how I set up my short corner routine. And I know some people have asked for this, and I've explained it. So once again, it's a set on mixed. So if you want this guy to play short, you have to choose it. I like it on mixed because it gives me a bit more options, because I know my players who are attacking the box are pretty good. And if you have any questions, please drop me a note on this YouTube channel. If you like the show, please let me know. And if you have any questions, you can always find me on Twitter at Busternet, or you can drop me a question at addictedtofm.com, my blog. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and I look forward to catching up with you guys again soon on the next episode of the Torino Diaries. You take care now. Bye-bye.